Hi everyone, this video is actually for my granddaughter. I'm Len the Crafty Cranker, and this is for my granddaughter CECE. She bought one of these SENTRO 40 machines, so I'm going to send this video to her and to do a proper cast on and cast off. So yeah, this is for my granddaughter CECE, and I want to thank everybody for watching. So I'm going to begin now with the cast on the SENTRO 40. So CC, you get to your black, go to your black because it's number one, and leave a bit of a tail. I would say about a foot, and try and make sure you use the proper yarn because these machines won't take a big yarn. So this is the 4 medium Karen cake, the Karen Inspirations. And it's 4 medium. So I'm going to start with my black, and I have it up tight, right up tight here, because when you go to crank, it's going to fall right down to the bottom there. So there's my first one on. So, and then I'm going to go behind the next pin, then go in the front of that one and behind your next pin, like that, and make sure you go slow, and then go in front, behind, in front of that next one, behind your next one, in front, behind, go real slow, and making sure that these fall in behind like that, and do it real slow to start. So then you go behind, in front, it's like a seesaw, behind, in front, 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 all the way around, just going every other one, then go behind that one, in front, behind, in front, behind, in front, behind, in front, behind, in front, and behind. And always make sure when you're finishing off that it's behind your last pin. And that's your number 40 pin right there, because they're all numbered. If you look down real close on your machine, you'll see numbers. So try and make sure that you flip these down like that, and then you put it in the bar there. Now I'm going to put it in the middle tension, right there. And that went right into the middle tension of your machine. There. So now yours likely won't have a counter because the 40s don't normally come with a counter. But if you can count yourself, or maybe get your mom to count for you when you're doing it. So anyways, I have a counter, and your first round doesn't count. It's just your cast on. So go real slow and making sure that these drop in behind these that they catch in behind, and go real slow. And so I'm going to go the first round, and I'm going real slow, making sure they all catch. And I'm not sure what yarn you have, but when I come over, I'm going to bring some yarn for you so you can have it to use. So anyways, there we go. Just make sure you go real slow the first round or so, making sure they all catch. And you'll know if it's off, because it'll just come off on its own. So there, I've done my first round. So I'm going to do a couple of rounds here for you, and then I'm going to cast it off. And casting off is just as important as putting it on. So there we go. And I'm going real slow, making sure these all catch in behind these in behind the pins. And you want to tug on your yarn every once in a while. Even your starting one, just give it a bit of a tug, so they're catching and dropping down. So there we go. So I'm almost done my my next round. There, I'll go one more, then I'm going to take it off. But I'm going real slow. You don't need to go fast when you're starting out. So, and also remember that there's the tube and then the panel. It'll have it right on the side there, if you can see it. Like there's the tube, and that's for your going in a circle. And the panel is, it just goes back and forth. But you don't want to work on the panel yet. So you got your tube for going in a circle and your panel for going back and forth instead of in a circle. So there, that's that there. So I'm going to go by one more round, and I have it in my, remember I got it in my middle tension, because the tensions are important too. So I'm going to go one more here. There, I'm done. So when you're done, just make sure that these are in behind these little catches here. And so what I'm going to do is, when you go to take it off, you want to go around, put your string around there like that, about 1.5 times. So you want to cut it. I'm going to cut mine right about there with my scissors. And make sure you got a good pair of scissors. There, so I got that cut off. So now I'm going to cast off. I'm going to take it out of there. I'm going to take it out of there, out of your tension, one of your tension bars there. And so I got it here, right where I started on the black, right there. So I'm going to grab my my needle, and I'm going to thread my needle here. Yeah, if other people are watching, that's even better. If you haven't run one of these machines before, I hope I'm doing it properly. So now to cast off. Start with where you took off your yarn, your working yarn, and this is your working yarn here. So anyways, I'm just going to go with my first one, and I'm going to leave this next pin up. Don't let it drop down, unless you put your finger over top when you're taking off the prior one that's next to it. So I just left it up. So I'm going to take my first one, and I'm going to run my thread through, and I'm going to hold my finger on the next pin, just leaving it up just a little bit. So I'm going to take off my next one, and the same, I'm leaving this one up just a little bit, your one after. So you want to grab it with your needle and run your yarn through. And same with the next one. Just do one at a time when you're starting out. So there we go. And I'm holding my finger on that one, the one after it. So hold your finger and run your thread through your working yarn. So again, I'm going to grab the next one, and all the way around when you're taking it off. So again, I'm going to grab the next one again, put my finger on the one after, making sure it doesn't slip off, because if it slips off, then you've dropped what they call a drop stitch. So again, the next one. So CC, I'm gonna send this to you on your email, so you can take a look and see how it's, or you can just come to my YouTube channel and watch it. Yeah, she got one for her birthday. There, everybody that's watching this. Yeah, and she's about 8 years old. She just had a birthday, and her mom bought her one of these because she liked what I was making, and so now she wants to start making things for herself. Whoop, there we go. So I'm going to put my finger there on my next one again, like that. Now this is kind of a long process, but just have patience, take your time, and it'll all work out. But I'll get over to your house there in a day or two, and we'll do a project together. So yeah, and I'll make sure I bring some proper yarn for you, because yarn is very important with these Centros, because they don't take very thick yarn. Make sure you pull it all the way through. Oh, there we go. Yeah, and anybody else is watching, I want to thank everybody else that subscribed to my channel. And yeah, it's been good. Been enjoying it. Been making up some Easter bunnies and things. Yeah. Got some finished off. Made another Baby Yoda here. Just give me a second and I'll grab them. There we go. Sorry, I'm back. Just went on a little bit of a trip. So this is the Baby Yoda. I just did another one. I just finished him off there, and I did him on my Addy 22. Yeah, so yeah, so I've been making these, and I really like them. I think they're pretty cute. And anyways, I haven't seen anybody else do any of these, so I'm saying that this is if anybody wants to know how to make them, just let me know. And there you go. Set him up there. There, I'm going to continue on taking off my my cast off. So I'm grabbing my next piece of thread there, pulling my working yarn through. There we go. Grabbing my next one, putting my finger on the one right after it. So anyways, it's looking good so far. Everything's going as it should. Just cross my fingers and hope it all works out. There we go. I hope this will get you started, CECE, on your new machine. Maybe you might have something made by the time I come over. Maybe you can make yourself a hat. Yeah. Yeah, for a hat for you, for your size, you would maybe do 80 rounds on your medium tension for you, for your size, for a kid size. There we go, I'm almost getting there. I think I dropped one. But I'll continue on. There. Oh, looks good so far. There we go. A few more to go and I'll be done. There we go. Continue to just make sure you don't lose any stitches. Taking it off. Just a few more to go and we'll have it all off. There we go. Got about maybe 6 or 7 more to go. There, getting there. Almost got her all off. Making sure you continue to work the same all the way around. And so if you want to slow it down, CeCe or your mom, Tracy, there's a settings up on the right hand corner where you can slow it down, and that it might help you out when you're watching somebody do it. There we go. I got one left to go, and I'll have it all off. There we go. So there. Got it done. So anyways, there we are. And there you go. There's CeCe. So just remember to do it slow when you're casting off and taking them off. Casting on and casting off. And anyways, anybody else that's watching, I want to thank everybody. And have a good day and take care.